Everyone is talking about inflation. Everyone is talking about AI. Everyone is talking about markets. But there is a hidden economic crisis quietly building in 2026, and almost nobody is talking about it. This crisis won't crash the world overnight. It will slowly change jobs, money, stability, and your future. And by the time most people notice it, it may already be too late. Stay till the end, because this directly affects you. What is this hidden crisis? This is not a traditional recession, not a stock market crash, not a banking collapse. The hidden crisis of 2026 is a structural economic shift. A silent breakdown happening inside the system. Jobs are changing faster than people can adapt. Productivity is rising. But wages are not technology is replacing value. Not just labor and governments are reacting too slowly. The jobs problem nobody explains POOPRL when says AI will create new jobs. That's true, but incomplete. Here's the hidden problem. AI replaces mid-level jobs. Not just low-skill ones, new jobs require skills most workers have yet retraining systems are failing globalists. What happens in 2026? You get more people working, but fewer people earning stable, meaningful income. This creates a new class, the working but financially stuck, population that is dangerous for any economy. The money il Lucio is something strange about 2026 on paper. The economy looks okay. GDP is growing, markets are active, technology is booming. But real people feel poorer. Why? Because assets grow faster than salaries, cost of living adapts faster than income, money exists, but not where people need it. It's called economic liquidity mismatch. Money flows to big corporations, automated systems, financial assets, not to everyday workers. The consumption trap modern economies depend on spending. But in 2026, people spend to survive, not to grow. Credit replaces income, debt becomes normal, not emergency. This creates a fragile system. One shock equals mass stress, one slowdown equals panic, one policy mistake equals crisis. And why this crisis stays hidden? Because the system is still moving. Barely. Why governments are SDR gade lying. Governments are fighting yesterday's problems. Inflation with interest rates, growth with stimulus, jobs with outdated education. But the real crisis is speed versus adaptation. Technology moves in months. Policy moves in years. By 2026, this gap becomes impossible to ignore. Who will be hit the hardest? This crisis won't hit everyone equally. Most affected, young professionals, middle-income workers, small business owners, freelancers, and gig workers least affected. Tech controllers, asset owners, automated capital holders. This increases economic tension, not just inequality. Why nobody is talking about IT? Because it's complex, it's slow, it doesn't. Create dramatic headlines, crashes get attention. Silent shifts don't. Until people suddenly ask, why am I working more, but living worse? What can you do? You can't stop this shift, but you can adapt. In 2026, survival comes from skill, flexibility, financial awareness, understanding economic direction, not relying on a single income logic. The worst position is being unaware. The hidden economic crisis of 2026 isn't about collapse, it's about slow pressure. And history shows those who understand change early survive it best. If this video made you think, subscribe to EconoShift 2026 because the economy is changing and ignorance is the real risk. The biggest economic crisis is the one you don't see coming. If you want, I can also rewrite this into a faster viral pacing version.